Could I ask what the fighters, the fact the fight's in Liverpool, what sort of bearing does that have on the result? And obviously, so you've got home advantage in a sense, but if you could ask Nathan first, coming to the Lions Den, Nathan, what are your thoughts on that?
It's a boxing match, isn't it? It's Liverpool, Wales, London. It's a boxing ring in the centre of an arena with an audience watching. It's going to be the same wherever you go. So it's no real. What's the big deal? It's just another fight. Just go in and get on with it. I'm so glad to be up here, away from, and knowing that this is the last press conference. I'm just busting to get on with business. I really am. I just can't wait for Saturday night. I'm really looking forward to getting all the hype out the way and just fighting.
Sorry.
You'll see come Saturday night. Yeah, there's been various things said, but the most recent thing said was at first it's I'm happy to come to Liverpool. This was at first he doesn't deserve his chance, he doesn't deserve his fight. Now all of a sudden it's gone from he doesn't deserve his fight to he's not that good to this is going to be the toughest fight of my life. I'm not happy about I'm going to Liverpool, I'm going to shut his mouth. If you think coming into Liverpool on Saturday night is going to be normal, you'll see. You'll see what if you think coming into 10,000 Scousers is going to be normal, then you see come Saturday night we're going to see, aren't we? We're going to see. The fact of the matter is I've got what I want, I've got it where I wanted it, and I've got what I wanted it for. That comes down to me.
What effect is that going to have on you, sir? You got to keep your emotions in check. 10,000 for you.
No pressure on me, Ron. I'm going the bookies, I'm the underdog. Everybody expects me to lose. No one in the press is picking me. No journalists are picking me to win. Everybody expects him to just run right through me. Sky have built him up to be a monster. Sky Sports built this guy up as if he's just going to walk and run through everybody. It's like he's a Mike Tyson who's grown about 4 inches in height. So, to me, there's no pressure on me. The only pressure on me is the pressure I put on myself. So, I'm expected to lose, make no mistake about it. People are going on, what have I done? Oh, he's been down in fights, he's done this, he's done that. These are stating that I've got no chin, I'm dead at the waist. If I'm dead at the waist, these should just walk through me. It should not be a problem, it should be easy pickings for these guys. I'm the underdog, there's no pressure on me. The only thing that's pressure on me is the pressure I put on myself. That's the only pressure I feel.
Nathan, are you going to walk through Tony, is he?
Like I said, I'm just leaving him talk because that's all it is talk. This is going to be, regardless of what's said now. That's why I'm just keeping quiet, because on fight night you're going to see what's going to happen. All this talk is going to mean nothing. It's no mind games because it's not going to work. Because I know it's all rubbish. It's all, it doesn't mean anything. You've seen it so many times in boxing. You've got people talking at press conferences, trying to play mind games, trying to say things to manipulate people's minds, trying to get fans on their side, but it doesn't work on fight night. That's all it matters is who's the best man, and may the best man win. And I'm looking forward to the challenge and proving I'm a worthy world champion.
Was he sparring with George Groves? Do you ask him to replicate Tony's style, or simply as he comes?
No, just obviously George is an orthodox fighter. He's a good boxer, good caliber fighter, and he keeps long. So it's important that I had a good range of sparring. I had a fair share of guys who come on the front foot. It was important to find someone who's good on the back foot as well. So he was ideal for that.
Tony's been quite vocal in suggesting you can't go backwards.
Yeah.
What's your response to that?
One way to find out. We'll see on fight night what unfolds really. I just go on my instincts and just punch what I see, hit whatever target I see, which I'm trained to do. I don't think too much, I don't plan my punches. I've watched Tony once, I swear, in his preparation for the fight, I've watched him once, and that's all. And I've seen what I've had to see, and I just went and do my thing.
Was that last Mackenzie fight?
Yeah, but I watched a bit of that. You know, that's all I've watched. There's a couple of rounds of that. I didn't watch the whole fight, just a few rounds. Seen what I had to see. That's enough for me. You know, I just go in and do what I got to do. I know it's going to be enough.
Can I get just a prediction of both you, Tony, first? How you think it's going to go?
Doubts coming with me. You can take it whichever way you want to deal with it. And you're saying that things have been said. I haven't said nothing out of turn. All I've gone is off the quotes that have come from your camp and your people. I've just said nothing that hasn't been said by you. Use the guys that stated I'm dead at the weight. Use the guys who stated I've got no chin. Use are the guys who stated this was an easy fight, we're happy to come to Liverpool. I'm going over what they've actually said. They've been quoted saying, and I've heard them say. The prediction for the fight, pain. That's end of, just pure pain. Because he doesn't see it coming, he really doesn't see it coming. And to say he's only watched me once, he was sitting there when I thought, Bob, I'd just say, so he's seen me twice in the flesh. So.
Nathan, you reached the trouble?
Yeah, and you know, I'm really, really confident of getting the win. Obviously, there's always that chance. That's why thousands of people want to come and see the fight, because they believe it's always a chance for an upset. But that's boxing, you know, and that's why I'm excited as well, because I know it's a challenge in front of me. And you know, there's no doubt what's been said. It's obviously a challenge, like any other opponent. Human beings, but from the way I've trained since I was 11 years of age, you know, I know that what's in the foundation of me. I know that 8 weeks preparation is not going to be enough to beat me. You need years of training to beat me, because I'm punching fit, I can punch all night, and I can punch hard, and I'm relentless. And will he be able to keep up with me? No chance, you know. And he can train in 8 weeks, he can try and do as much running as he wants. It doesn't matter, it's what you've done when you're 14 years of age, 15 years of age, 16 years of age, 17. That's when it counts. And on fight night, that's when we'll see the difference. You know, when he hits me hard and I keep coming, then he's going to have doubts. He's going to have doubts when I walk through it. And I'm going to keep coming, I'm going to keep punching.
Just let's hope when he was at your age, you don't fall on the police again like in Cardiff.
Sorry, you clearly hyped up for the fight already, and you were prepared as best as possible. But I mean, what are you expecting on the night? How easy is it for you to actually stick to a game plan and stay calm? But as you say, you are 10,000 scouts egging you on.
Like I say, Nathan said it already. When we get in the ring, everything's void. You don't even hear it. But you're going to hear it, obviously. But you just get on with it. At the end of the day, it's who's going to implement the game plan the best, and who's going to do it. As I say, I've been written off, and you know, given a puncher's chance and stuff like that, but I'll shock a lot of people come Saturday night. I've got a great brain, and like Nathan said, it's something that he's done from 11 years of age. When this guy was a welterweight, I was beating up heavyweights going around the world, winning titles, winning ABA titles, winning top titles domestically as an amateur. So it's, to say it's been ingrained in you from a young age is an understatement with me. I've been fighting since the age of 5. 5 years of age, I'll fight anything, I'll fight anyone, and I'll go through anything. Come Saturday night, I've got a lifetime's worth of work going into 36 minutes, and if he thinks I'm not willing to go through whatever I have to go through to get what I want in them 36 minutes, he's going to be sorely mistaken.
A lot of people talk about Tony saying how hard he can punch. Do you think that you're underestimating how hard you can actually hit this one?
Yeah, I'd probably say so. But I don't really, it's not a weapon that I rely on. You know, I've never minded fighting big punchers. I've sparred big punchers, and they're very predictable fighters, you know, and they kind of rely on that. I've always overcome them, no problem. So I kind of think it's more important to be good all round really than just one thing. And I feel that's going to be enough.
James, has Pete changed your outlook at all? And your sort of ambitions are realistically, or?
No, not really. It's just maybe stronger than anything. after the loss I was a bit down, obviously, but been in the gym for the past 14 weeks now, and I'm ready to go and be back on top and win the European title.
What about the man in the opposite corner, what sort of position?
He's a good fighter. His record speaks for itself, only one loss, and he's European champion. I ain't seen too much of him, but the bits I've seen, he's a good fighter. So, and he won't come to run around the ring. So it comes to fight and hold his belt and style. So it should be good and entertaining. But I'm going to grab this opportunity with both hands and be European champion on Saturday night.
In preparation, anything changed? You gym, doing anything different?
No, not really. Just working on different things. I've had great sparring again for this fight. I sparred Darren Barker 40 rounds before he went to America. I had Steve Simmons from Scotland as well, cruiserweight, come down for a couple of weeks to spar me. So I've had good sparring, and as I say, it's been a long camp. So we've been working on things, and on Saturday, hopefully, you'll see a slight difference.
Steve Simmons must be in the best shape of his life.
He is very good shape. Oh, he's tough. He's a big cruiserweight. He's a big cruiserweight. Don't worry about that.
Do you feel any extra sort of pressure given that France managed to get you this opportunity straight away after the defeat?
Pardon?
Do you feel any extra sort of burden or pressure on you?
No, not really. No. Obviously, there is a bit of pressure, so I want to prove that that was wrong. Obviously, after the Paul Smith fight, I was the best thing since sliced bread. Obviously, a controversial decision against Bruce Groves, and now they're doubting me once again. Now I'm going to come back and put on a fantastic performance and be European champion.
How big a motivation is that to prove people wrong? And also, what did you learn from the decision after against you? What have you learned from that?
I learned a lot. That night I learned a lot. It's the first time I've done 12 rounds properly, and I can do that in the walk in the park. First time I've been cut. And the most important thing is that I'll never let no one nick a title of me like that again. The way you run around that ring, didn't throw too many punches, and he won the fight. But it's my fault. There's no point of going on about it and crying about it. Just get along with things and prove people wrong.
James, how long did it take to get over that decision going against you?
Not long. No. Couple of weeks. It's always in the back of your head, because obviously I've lost to someone I dislike a lot, and the rivalry goes back a long way. And because it was so controversial when I got knocked out or he beat me easy, it was a bit hard to take. But I'm over it. I've got a fantastic opportunity to box for the European title and box for a better title than I had before. And if I win this, it gives me a world ranking, and all the doors are open again. So I'm nice.
Would it still eat away you a little bit until you get in the game now?
No. I say it's boxing, man. All the great fighters have lost in the past. Some of my idols have lost in the past. So it's a part of it, and you've got to deal with it, man. That's what happens in professional boxing. But it's about how you come back and how you bounce back, and that's what
I don't think you can't box looking over your shoulder. And James has got a tough fight on Saturday, and like you said, if he gets through it, then he's got world ranking and onto a bigger, better things. But most importantly, it's Saturday night. Not last May or next May. It's this Saturday night, and it's going to be no easy task. But I think you can tell from James's attitude that he's more than up for it. I'm sure he'll come through it.
James, winning the European title, does that mentally take you a step closer to a rematch, or are you looking for a different route towards world titles?
Well, once I win the European title, I'm on a different path really, but I still think domestically there's a couple of fights out there. Obviously, Ugly Kid, the rematch with him. But then again, he's boxing Paul Smith in a couple of weeks. That ain't no foregone conclusion. Smith's a seasoned professional, can punch with both hands, so you never know, you can get knocked out there. There's another man, Kenny Anderson. A lot of people don't want to fight him. Ugly Kid's running away from him as well. There's a couple domestic fights still out there, so we'll just have to see. But once I win the European title, I think I'm on a slightly different path, but we'll just have to see.
Is there a danger that the European title, as important as it is almost a side issue here, and you're looking further towards the world
Oh
title?
no, I've got my head focused on this. Seidman he's a good fighter. I'm taking one fight at a time. I'm just ready to go for Saturday.
Can we hear from the Polish?
Yeah,
camp?
we have an interpreter, so yeah, ask away.
Peter, can you give us an indication of what you feel in terms of James DeGale's qualities as a challenger? Is there any fear factor there?
Peter Wilczewski, we know Jim DeGale. First of all, I would like to thank you very much, Frank Warren company, to get the opportunity to come to England and fight against a very good fighter, because he's Olympic champion. We know him very well. And Peter had very good preparation, 3 months, and he's ready to fight on Saturday night. And I hope it will be a very interesting fight, because it's different style of both boxers. And DeGale is a little bit younger fighter, has less experience than Peter Wilczewski. Man has a very good, great movement of the body of the footwear. And Wilczewski's fighter he likes to fight. And like I said, he get very good preparation, had 2-3 different sparring partners. Anyway, this date of this fight was moving, so he's prepared and mentality start to fight and get very good fight on Saturday night. Thank you very much.
Thank you.